Episode 1, First Blood, The Rise of Max. Max, a retired house cat living a life of luxury, is drawn back into action when a gang of rats led by the ruthless General Whiskerface invades his neighborhood. The rats steal his favorite treats and vandalize his scratching post. Max, armed with a makeshift bandana and a claw sharpener, declares war. In a dramatic showdown in the kitchen, Max uses his cunning and agility to outsmart the rats, trapping them in a mousetrap ambush. The episode ends with Max standing triumphantly on the fridge, his bandana fluttering in the breeze from the open window as the rats retreat into the shadows. Tagline: They messed with the wrong cat.
Episode 2, Rats in the Walls, The Siege of Catnip Hill. Max discovers the rats are planning to take over Catnip Hill, the sacred ground where his stash of premium catnip is buried. With the help of his ally, a wise old owl named Hoot, Max infiltrates the rat base hidden in the walls of the house. Using a combination of stealth and sheer chaos, Max rigs the rat tunnels with feather toys and laser pointers, causing the rats to panic and turn on each other. In the final battle, Max faces off against Whiskerface in a duel of wits and claws, narrowly escaping a trap involving a vacuum cleaner. Tagline: The claws come out at night.
Episode 3, Paw and Order, The Rat Uprising. The rats, now desperate, recruit an army of sewer rats to overthrow Max. Max, realizing he can't fight this war alone, forms an unlikely alliance with the neighborhood dogs. Together, they launch a coordinated attack on the rat's stronghold in the backyard. Max leads the charge, armed with a slingshot made from rubber bands and paper clips, firing hairballs at the enemy. The dogs provide backup, barking loudly to distract the rats. The episode ends with Max and the dogs sharing a victory feast of kibble and tuna. Tagline: When the paws of justice strike, no rat is safe. Episode 4, The Rat Trap. Max goes undercover. Max learns that the rats are planning a massive heist to steal all the cheese from the local grocery store. Disguising himself as a rat using a cleverly crafted costume made from socks and pipe cleaners, Max infiltrates their ranks. Inside the rat camp, Max discovers their secret weapon, a robotic rat controlled by Whiskerface. In a hilarious montage, Max sabotages the robot, causing it to malfunction and chase the rats instead. The episode ends with Max escaping in a shopping cart, clutching a wheel of cheese as the rats scream in frustration. Tagline: Undercover, outnumbered, out of treats. Episode 5, Last Meow, The Final Showdown. In the epic finale, Max confronts Whiskerface in a battle to end all battles. The rats have taken over the entire house, and Max must navigate a series of traps, including a room filled with cucumbers, his greatest fear. Using every trick in his arsenal: laser pointers, feather wands, and even a strategically placed bowl of milk, Max defeats the rats one by one. In the final showdown, Max and Whiskerface face off on the roof during a thunderstorm. Max emerges victorious, sending Whiskerface fleeing into the night. The episode ends with Max returning to his life of leisure, but with a knowing glint in his eye, ready for the next adventure. Tagline: For honor, for treats, for naps.